welcome back, anglers. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Call of the Wild, the Angler, where last episode we got down the, silver rank challenge for the bluegill up here. I tried for the sog around here. I think hook size 6 was the right hook size, but we kept getting a lot of largemouth bass too, so I decided maybe we'll try a little bit longer here, just seeing if I can get this, gold rank sunfish. Just trying to think of anything else I want to change up here. Silver should be the size of hook we need for it. It just seems like we're having a little bit of troubles when it comes to anything. Really wanting to strike around the surface, so I don't know if maybe there are certain times of day throughout the day that fish are more active or less active as well, aside from just like day and night. I'm just going to try here a couple of casts or so, see if we can get lucky, and if not, then we're going to do a little bit of a outpost hopping just to collect any extra challenges, and then go back to the shop and see how we're sitting for our currency and everything. Because we are starting to go through a few of our baits and getting them down a little bit low for stock. And also, I am debating on just picking up the a tacklebox expansion just to make it easier and having like more hook sizes to be able to use out in the field than having to feel like, crap, I don't have this one, I don't have that one, that sort of kind of rhythm to it. I think we are pretty through a lot of the like really low hook sizes of like 10, 9, and 8. But I'm trying to think if there's... It might just be trying to get more baits possible to have for like other fish to try for as well. I saw you jump back there, you bugger. None of them are interested, eh? Again, I don't know what it is that's making all the bubbles and splashing out there. Is there anything else about traits? Not too much really to them. Bloodworm, redworm, cheese, eggs, bread, dough, hot dog, leeches, popper, marshmallow, minnow. Basically, everything kind of looks like it should work for them. Maybe I haven't really used the eggs all that much, so maybe I'll try those. And again, I'm going to try surface. Just see if maybe there's any interest with it being more like right on top of the water. I know the bluegill, once we had finally set the depth to that, we finally got, like, interest from them, but... Or maybe I should go back where there's, like, a little bit of plant life more in the water there. I'll let this sit for a moment or two, then we'll head back down that way towards, like, where the marker was and see if we have any better luck. But yeah, that's really all you can do when it does come down to, like, trying for the fish, is trial and error of the bait and hook sizes until you get clued into what you have to get. It is just always that crossover of wanting to see a little bit more action between what you're trying to get. Yeah, not really any interest, and I think if there... Truth be told, that fish there could have been a sunfish. I'm going to... Maybe I'm being a little impatient with how well things went for, like, the bluegill, and we were getting all those bass, but I feel like I should have seen something a bit by now, I would have imagined. So let me try coming back over here. And you know what? Let me try... Now, let me just try over here and see. Like, there's a little bit more foliage and stuff here. It's a little bit more to the shore. Maybe I just need to find a spot where it does look like there's a little bit more shelter or that. I'm only going to give this like another minute or two, and then I'm going to do the outpost hopping. Just because, again, it's not very fun to play or fun to watch. Just a float sitting in the water with nothing at all happening to it. It always seems strange that you can go to, like, a specific hook size, and then all activity just seems to, like, come to a stop for what you're trying for. I don't know if it's something with a mission active, it kind of changes what the fish are in the water body you're at, or how it goes. But yeah, again, there's just, like, no sights of anything around here after it. So you know what? Pull that in. Let's start hopping around. So we got to come back to Ruby River Range. Just check the board. I think the only things that we'd have on there now are gold rank challenges. Because I'm pretty sure we picked up all the silvers. Yeah, it looks like there's a new one there. A gold photo challenge. Oh, just a gold yellow perch. That'd actually be one that we could probably tackle not too badly. Or it wouldn't be too difficult to tackle that. Back to Emerald Lake. Do we have any new ones here? Looks like just one. Silver rank rainbow trout. We have been catching some of those before, so that's not going to be too difficult, I imagine. We'll go all the way up to Silver Strand next. Oh, come on, you bugger. Get me the fast travel one. There we go. Check this challenge board, and then we'll be back to the main outpost and stop at the shop and see how we're sitting for all of our funds. Challenge board. Oh, there we go. Okay, nothing new to grab here. And yeah, fast travel to this outpost. And I kind of thought there might have been something else. Oh, yeah, there is something to pick up, a map challenge. Gold rank largemouth bass up there. Okay, but let's stop in with Sophia here and see about that tacklebox expansion.
It's me, the shopkeeper with the great deals. I'll be over here.
Yeah, so those do require 5 though. Okay, I would have enough for that. That's 2200. I kind of I don't think I need another backpack slot. It really does feel like it would be. It is a lot, but you know what? Just the fact that it's going to be a little bit more saved and to have, like, the room is going to probably be helpful. Like, yeah, this means 87654. I can toss that over. When it comes to baits, I can get these over. There's the leeches. Yeah, so all that can be over. And yeah, I should look picking up a bit more bait-wise, too, for 1 or 2 things. And then level 18 is when I will pick up, or when I unlock a couple of new rods. And these ones start getting a lot better for strength. So that is 12 and 13. And I've got some new lure sizes, I guess because I did hit level 17. Yeah, we'll just buy 10 of those. Everything else is sitting, I think, decent enough. We'll buy some of those, and those, and those. Just trying to make sure we have at least 15 of each bait. I mean, I could try for these 2. But maybe I'll hold on to my funds for now. I don't really need any other float types. There's nothing really to worry about for the sinkers. I could try jigging. That is something I haven't really gotten into yet, so maybe what I'll do is go for 7, 6, 5, and 4. And yeah, I don't have any more funds, but we'll see if maybe the jigging gets us a few things too. Okay, now let me double check this and see if there's anything. Silver rank sturgeon. I've been trying and trying for this one, so let me head down there and see about that. Because I believe when I was looking up, I want a hook size of 5 for it, and that should help us a bit there. And jigging isn't something I've really done all that much, because when it came to the angler beforehand, there's always a weird and awkward sort of way to work it when using mouse and keyboard. So let's see, we're back at this familiar spot. Let's see if we can get better luck for the sturgeon. I'm going to try jig head spinning, so that... yeah, that... We want a size of 5... I messed up. I did not realize you had half that. Okay, so we're going to try for... bottom or float? I think I want to try bottom. Yes, hook size of 5. And let me just double check the handbook for what sturgeon like. Waiters, white, and cheese. I thought I picked... oh no, maybe I didn't pick up the waiters. But it did say cheese, so you know what? We'll give that a shot and see. I don't know if we will get lucky here with trying this out or not. But what were the other things? Waiters, white, cheese, and there was something else. Redworm. Redworm, that. Boilies, natural, dog biscuits, imitation dog biscuits, spoon, spinnerbait, bloodworm. So there are a number of things I could try there. And we'll just, again, try the waiting game and see what happens. I think I've repeated this multiple times, but it's just because this one is in such easy access to a, one of our fast travel points. It's pretty quick, just come here, try out, and see if we can get any luck at it. We just gotta wait and hopefully have some action or something strike. It might be that I keep going to the same ones I keep thinking are easy to do, but in reality they're the ones that are stalling us the most because nothing happens trying for them. So I might have to see about changing it up. Like, there's the photo challenge for that I could go through. That's sturgeon again. Yeah, I think maybe what I should do is, come next episode, I'll work more around the Emerald Plateau in that. It's likely I'll have better luck trying to tackle those. Because at least the species of fish are different than, say, the sturgeon or the sauger, where they are more nocturnal active. Nothing there. Oh, come on. There we go. Now we'll try with the red worm a couple of casts and see. But I'm not going to get my hopes up too much here. I'm trying to remember what I used when we caught the last shovel-nosed sturgeon, but that was up by the sawmill for the photo challenge, if I remember right. So it's quite possible that was just like a simple, easy one, with it being like a bronze rank to go for. But again, all I can really do is just cast it out and wait and see if anything happens to it. And if not, either try cast into a different position or switch up the configuration. You know what, I want to pull that in. I am thinking, I don't know how well it'll work, but it worked for the channel catfish. So maybe it would work here too. We're going to try and just see what happens. Apparently something is interested here. It's fairly well sized too from that. What did we get? Oh, an orange trout. Admittedly not expecting to see one here, but you know what? I don't mind them going for things. At least breaks up the monotony of just sitting waiting for something with no activity. I am kind of surprised that we did get that too, I guess because of how deep it was in the water table. And it went down to an area where the boarids like to hang out. So that was one of the species that gave us a fair bit of trouble when I was trying for it at one mountain lake. I can't remember how we got it. I can't remember if it was with like deep float fishing or it was using the bottom feeding rod. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that almost looked like a sturgeon that was just across the way there that jumped. Which is really weird because they are one of the fish that would, I don't think, ever try jumping. But I'll just give it another moment or two. We'll pull in. Maybe I'll try getting this over towards where it was, or where we saw that fish jumping. Are there any other traits I should be aware of when it comes to the shovel nose? Bottom lurker, hard fighter, and it's oddly enough a jumper. Feels weird for a bottom feeding fish to have that behavior, but I guess it is what it is. I could see the hard fighter part where it keeps on trying to drive down and towards the very bottom of the water, but yeah, I wasn't expecting them to be a jumping one. I mean, they do kind of have a missile-like build to them. I'm going to pull that out. Try casting it all the way over there. Again, yeah, I wouldn't mind it if we were at least getting more steady activity of other fish species as we were just trying to hone in on this, but it's always when everything else just like seems to no longer exist. That just makes it hard to tackle these challenges. But before this episode ends, I will fast travel us down to the Emerald Plateau to tackle things in the surrounding areas there. Make it easier to remember that come next weekend. As I think the species we have to go after there will give us a little bit better luck for trying to get them. Yeah, I think I'm going to bring this one in again and try another direction. Nothing was really interested in that. We'll try way down that way and see. But this will be the last try we'll do. Oh, there we go. Something for activity. Very timid, whatever it is, because it's... whatever it is, fair bit of tension to the line, but we are steadily bringing it in, so it might be another Orid. Or Orid, or however it's pronounced. No, that's a shovel-nosed sturgeon. And that's our silver rank. Yeah, oddly enough, sometimes get the bottom feeders. You use the float fishing at the deepest depth it goes. But that at least knocks that challenge out of there, so we have that completed. Credits to help build us back up after I blew everything we had. And next weekend, we're going to focus around the Emerald Plateau and see what else we can get there. As much as I did just get that sturgeon, I don't know if I'd have the same luck with the map challenge for going for another one. But it really does feel like there could be a few more passes done over for like the angler and the fish behavior for what they go for. But overall, it's nice to have that success and end the episode with it. So thank you all very much for joining me on this episode called The Wild the Angler. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all next video or episode, anglers and survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy angling.